Hello, map game enjoyers. It's me, Strategy Games Tunis here, and welcome back to another episode of Victoria 2 A to Z, the series where I play all the interesting nations in Victoria 2 from A to Z. That was maybe the most boring intro ever, but we have one of the most interesting nations ever to play in Victoria 2 today. A sick man, a very sick man, the Ottoman Empire. Soon enough, the world will once again remember the great Ottoman Empire as one of the biggest and most powerful empires. First things first, though, we're going to have Egypt's troops walk to the Congo and then walk in a bunch of giant circles. No reason for this, I just want it to happen. Definitely aren't going to be massive casualties down here or something. I would never do that to my Egyptian ally. And we're going to use Tunis's troops to beat up Tripoli, because I just straight up can't be bothered to bring my own troops over here. We have achieved our first victory as the Ottomans against this little tiny state. Means nothing. We inherited like 20,000 pops and a mafia problem. That's not good. The Bulgarians and the Bosnians have risen up against me. Just great. No problem here at all. Everybody say bye-bye, Bosnia. And now we got the Southern Albanian revolt, not to be one-upped by the Bosnians and Bulgarians. Everybody say bye-bye, Bulgaria. And goodbye to you too, Albania. Albanian revolt part 2, Electric Boogaloo. This one looks even worse. Guys, can we please stop rebelling for 1 minute? Thank you. I would appreciate that a lot. Okay, we've annexed Tripoli. Epic dub. My military is totally and completely a hot mess, so I'm just going to build an entirely new military. I'm not even going to fix the old one. Although, we haven't invented the Hussar yet, which infuriates me to no end. So I guess we'll settle for worse stuff. We have a lot of work to do, but I'm not afraid to do it. The Ottoman Empire will once again become strong, starting with this annexation of Albania. Bye-bye, Albania. Peace at last has come to the Ottoman Empire, but not for long, I don't think. So apparently, nobody in this country has ever had the idea to build a factory, so I guess I'll have to teach them how to build a factory by putting the reactionaries in charge and having them do it manually. Did I mention that it is very difficult to build a profitable factory in the Ottoman Empire? There are no good RGOs here at all. Like here, it might make sense to build a steel mill, but the only problem is we haven't invented the steel mill. It's gonna be a long game. It is time to pass the Supreme Edict of Rosenhaus, which begins the Tazimat reforms. Y'all can read whatever that says if you'd like, but we're just going to click it. We take 2 infamy, and I think we just inherited stuff. Maybe? Many nations were formed in the collapsing years of the Ottoman Empire, but the first one that I will deal with is, of course, Serbia. Take them back, minor conquest. I mean, look at this. How can you say that Serbia should not belong to the Ottoman Empire? Huge chunks of their population are Turkish. We're just liberating the homies. Don't ask why large portions of the population are Turkish. That is not important. It's time to do these reorganization reforms, which should give us better political reforms. And I don't know, it'll make the country operate a little bit better. It also gets rid of my plus 30% tax efficiency, but it also makes my troops better, so it's fair. I did not read this. It says, this will cause revolts if enacted before 1850. I guess we're going to have revolts then. Serbia is mine. It said we were going to have revolts. Where are the revolts? It looks like Egypt has decided that they are going to revolt against me in the Oriental Crisis. I'm not giving up Egypt. Why would I do that? Time for conquest. Why would the French support Egypt? Not cool, French. Days like this, I wish my country had railroads, but no railroads in the Ottoman Empire. All right, it looks like we won this by, placing a couple troops in Cairo. We can do this. We take all of this territory along the Levant. We puppet the Egyptians. Awesome. We also annexed this nation along the coast of Saudi Arabia and claimed for ourselves Mecca, which gives us the holy city buff. Today is a great day for the Ottoman Empire. Now it's just going to take a long time to rebuild my dead military. Fortunately, we did get the no more war debuff for some reason. That's a little bit upsetting. I wanted to do some more wars. Oh, great. Somebody has risen up in the east, it looks like. And, we're going to have to do something about that. That forms up all of these states over here into Bhutan, and then I have to send in my boys and take them out. This is like a classic event. For all of you who wanted the actual lore on that, you can pause the video and read it. I honestly can't believe I'm struggling with this. The Ottoman military is really pathetic. Albanian revolt number 3. Let's count them, because I feel like there's going to be more. We won in the east, and that makes our borders look awesome. Please never rise up again, Albania. Ooh, military reforms. Yes, please. That is the one thing we need. Albanian revolt number 4. The Greeks also have some of my former territories, so they're going to be a nation that I invade as well. Unfortunately, my infamy is too high to take a lot of territory, but at least we got a bit. So Wallachia wants independence, eh? No. Not today, my friend. In my opinion, all the revolutions end the same. They fail, and they become my puppet again. Welcome back, Wallachia. I hope you missed me. Looks like we're gonna have to sign a treaty with the Qajar Empire. I'll give up some territory to them, I guess. Just because I don't want to fight a war down there right now. You know, sometimes I really, really do hate this game. It's scripted that Wallachia and Moldavia go into the Russian sphere, so I can't conquer them. That is so annoying. Why does it have to be railroaded? I literally made a huge point to keep them for myself, but then the game is just like, oh, let's give them to Russia for free. There's one guy in the comment section who always says, you should play Montenegro. Well, he's not gonna like this part of the video because we're annexing them. Sorry. I guess this is revenge on the Russians for what they did to Moldavia and Wallachia because, this nation was originally in their sphere of influence, and I stole it. Now, if only I'd finished the job in Greece, we would have the ultimate Ottoman borders, but no. This is the most intensely I've ever played the sphering minigame in this game. I'm going nuts. I have to have Wallachia. I have to have, what is this, Moldavia. Luckily for me, I was able to actually add Wallachia to my sphere of influence, and then I could click this wonderful button. End Wallachian self-rule. Nom 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 nom. New territory acquired. Unfortunately, I do have a ridiculous amount of infamy this game. Like, I'd like to reclaim Persian lands or end the autonomy of Tunis, but I don't think I can spare that. Also, we sphered Moldavia as well, so we can also end their self-rule and annex them too. Beautiful. Can we get some more accepted cultures up in here? Actually, only having Turkish as accepted is hurting this nation. Unfortunately, the people in my country haven't really caught on to the whole capitalist thing. There's not enough capitalists. 400? We need like for 8 million pops, 10 million pops now. There should be at least 100,000 capitalists. The research has been going so slow this game. It's almost like nobody knows how to read in this country, but also it's just like, where are the research points? They're not here. A lot of this right now is just waiting for my text to finish, and of course, waiting for my infamy to go down. Then we can actually get back to work. Talk about a multicultural empire. We're gonna start giving cultural rights and all allowed rights to the people, because that way we can start converting more people to the Turkish culture. Italy is currently fighting with Austria-Hungary, and I have this wonderful decision here. Reconquer Transylvania. For no infamy, I can straight up invade the Austrian. The UK helps their ally for the first time ever in Victoria 2. Screenshot this, post it on the subreddit, because I've never seen anything like this before. Bonkers. Nice, we got our new puppet, Transylvania, and the Austrians must be angry. I actually thought I was going to directly annex all this territory, but it's just as well that I have a puppet. I'm really surprised the Russians haven't attacked me once. Think that they would really want to put the Ottomans down like they did historically. I've seen the Ottomans lose Tunis before, so I'm going to waste my infamy on annexing them, just so nobody else can have them. Why can we not build the Suez Canal? Like, the decision just doesn't show up at all. Are they really gonna throw shade on the Ottoman Empire like that? Greece has 3 states left. They have these islands over here. They have their main state with Athens in it, and then they have this one stupid island in the Aegean that I have to take as an additional state. So that means it's gonna take 2 wars to conquer all this territory. That is so annoying. That barely looks different, but at least we only need 1 more war to beat the Greeks now. What I've been doing with the Greeks is I wait until I have 100 influence to declare the war, and then after I have 100 influence, I add them to my sphere once I'm done with the war. So here, I don't have to mess around with the truce. I just immediately put them back in my sphere and can start killing the other great powers. My real enemy in this game is not myself, it's not the rebellions, it's not the other great powers, it's my own infamy count. because it is really restricting what I can do in this game. We are losing so much money. It's like we own a boat. A boat is just a hole in the water that you throw money into. That's why I don't recommend that any of the SGT viewers buy a boat. And no, I don't own a boat. Imagine being a Greek citizen in this time period. You're sitting in Athens, you're vibing, you're happy, but you know that in the next couple of years, the Ottomans are going to invade and crush you and take away your freedoms. How do you deal with it? What's your coping mechanism? Leave a comment in the comment section. Oh no, Germany ate Austria and now Hungary exists and is independent. What? Dang, I've never seen this happen. More revolutions are exactly what I like. I'm kidding. I hate them. It's just like Snoop Dogg once said, the revolution will be televised. I don't know how that relates to this. The last days of Greece are upon us. I'd like to leave a future message for any nations that think they can become free of the Ottoman Empire. You try it, you will fail, you will lose. The Ottoman Empire is eternal, and don't even dare call us a sick man. Did you know that you have rights? The Constitution says you do, unless you live in Greece or any of the other occupied territories under the Ottoman Empire. You don't have rights. You listen to the people who rule from Constantinople. This is definitely a fair crisis. Every single great power backed me, and nobody loves the French. Sorry, France. Not today. Bulgarian independence. No. Revoke Kuwait's autonomy. Yes, please. I feel like somebody else has done this in history. Somebody ruling from Baghdad with that country tag tried that one. America, please don't come over here and take your revenge. Finally, we're building the Suez Canal. You might be wondering, why did it take me so long? Well, because it took us like at least 80 years to invent the machine tools tech. Oh, Hungary, it's not your fault, but it's the way it is, and I'm invading you. Those are much better borders. I think I messed up. I can't establish my protectorate over Egypt because for whatever reason, Egypt needs to be not westernized, and they managed to westernize themselves. So what we're going to do is we're going to free Egypt from its puppet ship, and then hopefully we'll be able to annex it, or we're just never going to get the opportunity to annex Egypt. That would really suck. I don't think it's fair that I can't take Egypt in this situation. The event, why does it require Egypt to not be westernized? Ridiculous. So we're going to put in this event. So I found this event on the internet. It should fire and then allow us to create a protectorate over Egypt. 3 infamy is honestly a fair price to pay. Let's defeat the Egyptians. And just so y'all know, I don't actually cheat in the Victoria 2 A to Z episodes. This is the first time I've ever done anything like this. It's just upsetting that the event is scripted in that way. All right, we annexed Egypt, and it's only fair that that happened. How beautiful does the Ottoman Empire with Egypt look? Pretty beautiful. I'm very proud of it. Turkification. We're going to rename our provinces to more Turkish names. You know what they say? It's Istanbul, not Constantinople. Blah, 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 blah. It's like that song. The Ottoman Empire looks really good right now. I'm really proud of myself. There is nothing left over here. It's like a barren wasteland of Ottoman stuff. This is so funny. The Russians are allied with Japan, but not like the traditional Japan. No, this is Japan, and this is the Empire of Japan. Russia, I think you allied the wrong Japan. How does this even happen? How does Japan become independent like this? Doesn't matter. The Russians have no real friends, so we're declaring war on them to dismantle them. Russia, so many times in history, you tried to end the Ottoman Empire, but today, I will end you. I'm just too good at Victoria 2. We are slaughtering the Russian forces pretty much everywhere. Japan made an appearance. Why? Russia is a broken empire, a broken military, broken prestige amounts. I'm gonna break their industry too, and then we'll peace out. Am I game ruining right now? Yes, but that is historically what Russia did to the Ottoman Empire. The Istanbul Conference has been called to dismantle the Russian Empire. Looks like we just allowed Sweden to annex Finland in this dismantlement. Wild. There's always something fun about dismantling the Russian Empire because Now that I can see what I've done to them, it's fulfilling. Russia is secondary power, and they'll probably stay there for the rest of the game. They deserve it. I puppeted a couple states, including Poland for some reason, Crimea, some of the stuff in the Caucasus. A lot of these states. We beat Russia. I think we can beat France, too. So we're going to do the Reconquer Algeria button, do some casual invading in Africa, and win the day. I like how I was the one who liberated Ukraine, but now they're fighting against me on the side of the French. Unfair. I really wish that the borders weren't like this, but we did just get Algeria off the French. Nice job, Ottoman military. You're a little bit worse for wear. Ooh, looks like Hungary will not be stopping the Ottoman invasion of Europe today. Propose peace. Take land. Historically, the Ottomans would be a little bit dead right now, so I think we've done pretty well this game. Enact women's suffrage in the Ottoman Empire. You know, historically, the Ottomans would probably just have clicked this button and then tabbed out, but just because women's suffrage is only buffs in this game, we're gonna click it. I know I just broke your immersion in the game, but don't get so upset at me. It had to happen. I'm playing like a meta player. Russia is like one of those skeletons in a new Super Mario Bros. Game where you knock them down, their pieces fall all over the floor, but then they come back and they're even stronger. Like, seriously, how have they almost crawled their way back to great power? This is terrifying. The great powers are really overperforming this game. Usually this amount of score, 3,700, would be at least third great power. But no, America and Italy and mostly the UK are popping off. I guess that's what the Labour Party gets for ya. It was more of an Australian accent than a British one. Sorry. I like how somebody in the Spanish government actually thought it would be a good idea for Spain to annex Arabia. Why is this profitable, Spain? I'm getting America vibes for this right now, conquering stuff just for future oil reserves. The Ottoman Empire at this point is at a crossroads. We have two options. We could either be peaceful, build our economy, be happy, and make the lives of our people better, or we could declare war on Hungary and take more territory. I think we're going to declare war on Hungary and take more territory. Definitely didn't just let the Germans do all of the work in this war. I helped, I swear. They call me the Ottoman Empire, but really they should call me Pac-Man because I'm eating everything. And there we go, map game enjoyers. That is my Ottoman Empire run. Very epic nation to play within Victoria 2. There are so many things to do all over the area that you have. I will say I wish there were a couple more scripted events, like you can puppet Hungary, or we did get to puppet Poland, but kind of by some abnormal means. Anyway, the great powers look like this. I'm number 4. Yeah, this is what the world looks like. Would you want to live in this world? Comment down below. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, y'all are actually the best. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.